Hello, Alex's EDC Army, and welcome to Alex's Knives and Such, where the such stands for EDC gear. The beginning of this knife challenge starts now, and it is cutting a block of a triangle shape of cheese to get me a slice to eat. Asiago cheese, aged a minimum of 5 months, from Italy, and it's from Aldi. I'm going to get the blade out. I'm going to be back to cut the cheese. Okay, went through the cheese. We all seen that. Even cut through this part, okay. It's all stainy from the cheese. And all rough. So I'm gonna wipe it down and come back to you and show you. But it went through the cheese easy and good. Okay. Having some scratches at the top, but maybe that's from opening. And then I got some water on this when I was cleaning it on the handle part right here. Right here. Don't seem to be done, nothing wrong. Now that's small part of the knife test. Cutting this aged for 5 months minimum. Asiago cheese from Aldi. We'll see when I do another test how this goes. Comment, share, subscribe. Back with this knife, the Ozark Trail sub $5 wood handle, probably oak, basic wood, fixed blade. Ozark Trail is probably 8CR, if it's not weaker. I've got staining, if you can see right here. Let me turn off the light, maybe you can see. Yeah, right there is some staining. Well, now it's gone. Yes, it is gone. Just wiping it off with my finger. I have cleaned this blade once, I believe, with at least water and cloth or something, so it is wiped already before. Full tang. Let's see how sharp this is. Let's see how centered this is. Good. I did the test with the Asiago cheese triangle thick piece, and it worked good. I don't think I've cut after that with it, but I've carried it. It's to carry it in the front of my belt. Little thing, carry. But that was on the side, if you see. And it works pretty well. Today I started doing that. You move it all the way to the back or closer to the front of the back. And it works. When I'm in the car sitting, it works. And it works now sitting making this video. These scales seem to be nice. If I need to cut later tonight, I will use this. Even for food. Because if it gets damaged or stained or spotted, I will just wipe it off as best I can. And I will not let it get rusted right now. And after my challenge, I can carry my Kubi fixed blade even, or the custom-made $50 Urban EDC knife. Well, it's an urban style EDC knife made by Thomas Hacker, ThomasHackerer. He was on an episode of Forging Fire where he lost in the finals, and he used to be in the town. He is in the town that I used to live in Missouri, and my brother owns that knife, but I get to use it periodically because my brother doesn't like to have a fixed blade when he's at home. I do carry any knife when I'm at home. Look at that grip. Look at that grip. And this is good, great, and I like this knife. So if I need to cut tonight, I will, and I'll let you know how it performs later. But as of now, cutting once with it, it works good, holds up good. The sheath, though, this part bends a lot. But that's to be expected because it's cheap nylon. But this is probably a knife I don't even know if Hollywood Tactical will like. He likes his Amtex and his budgety blades. Will he like this? I don't know. But it seems to be good. Not falling apart. No chips. No damage. The sheath does not feel like it's coming apart, but this does. Otherwise, everything is good on it, and I will come back to you with more after I keep on using this. And the 1st or the 2nd of October, we'll have the video with the final results of how I feel about this. And yes, maybe about towards the end, and like the day or two before, the day of or the day before, I will go get a stick and show you doing cuts. Enjoy, and there will be more. This is the sub $5 Ozark Trail outdoor equipment with the wood handles, scales. It is the outside with bugs, so we gotta itch a little bit, but it is the fixed blade with Ozark Trail, which is sub $5. I want to do cutting tests and show you how this works. I want to cut myself, so I'm gonna move a little farther. I didn't wear any gloves, so this is like all real as can get. So I'm gonna go higher on the stick because that's already cut, but I don't want to cut myself and get no splinters. The stick is hard as can be. This big stick of fury. Okay, now we're gonna go right here and just do this. Now we're gonna see how this goes down. Okay, I'm gonna do one more thing and then we're good. Let me just do this. Because the fixed blade, I want to put more things in it, so I'll just a regular cut with the other one, but okay, let me just do this real quick. You're not supposed to do all the prying and stupid things with your fixed blade, with your folders, I mean. So that's why I didn't do all that. Let's look at the blade. Let me wipe it down. Shirt down. Let's go see. This is not going to wiggle or it can get bent, but is it bent? No. Is the tip good? Oh, no. The tip is chipped right here, real bad. Can you guys see? Right here. It is gone. It's not a tip, full tip there. Let me wipe the blade down a little bit. Let me see on my own. Is there any skips or chips or rolls? You never went through a piece of paper cleanly, so already it wasn't that sharp. We have a roll right here. It's really hard to see, but when you do this in a light, you can go on this side and is that a skip or a roll? That's a chip. No, that's a roll, right? Here. You can't really tell on camera, but it rolled. If anything, I give this a 5 CR, 8 CR 13 MOV. Heat treat probably sucked. So I got a roll and a chip on the tip. Anything else? Is that the same thing? Was this the same? Yeah, that was the roll. So all you got on this knife, handle was good. This handle held up superbly. This bolster here has gapping right there, which probably had it when it started. The pins are good. Pins are good. And everything else is good. This, if you can see, one's lower, one's higher. That's how they made it. So that's why there's gapping. Okay, damn Ozark Trail. This is not the $1.98 folding knife that would break my finger off. But all you got wrong is the tip is not all the way on there. It's gone to the top of the tippy tip. You know, where that makes the sharp point. And right, I don't want to touch it and cut myself if it would, but right here is the roll for a little bit. So this knife has one roll and one tip. The point of the tip is gone. So what I give this knife on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it 3.5 on the low side and a 4.5 on the high side, because the handle is good. It will not hurt you to hold it. It cuts, but heavy things like that heavy wood, it does not do good. Will this knife kill? Or no? Will this knife kill as in forge and fire? No. Will this knife cut? Not really. If you sharpen it, will it? Yes, but for how long? Who knows? This knife is only good to put through a pool sharpener. Why? Because it's that kind of quality. But hey, if you need a knife in a pinch, you got yourself a knife. If you see here, this is rough, but it doesn't bother me. But the roll on the blade and the chip of the tip, point of the tip, makes this knife not good. If you can fix it and use it, yes, but for how long can you use it before you have to fix it again? So to let you know this answer, this knife is a no. If you're in a pinch or you're new to knives and you like the wood with the silver style stuff, then you go for it. But if you're intermediate or advanced, stay away from this unless you're doing a knife challenge, because this knife does not work. Everything else works except that it has a roll and a missing tip of the top of the tip. Otherwise, everything else is good with this knife except two issues. Like, comment, share, subscribe, even dislike. Have a great day. Be safe. And remember to use those sharp blades. And if you get a damage in your knife, fix it. But if you got an Ozark Trail knife, just know that you're going to have damage sooner or later. That's the nature of the game. Although this looks really cool right here. I like that, how it looks like a premium knife. Otherwise, I like the handle, but my only thing I like about this knife 100% is the handle. The handle is a win. Can I save the handle and use it for something else? Maybe in the future when it comes time for that. So, have a great day. Be safe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to use those sharp blades. And this was not a sharp blade. Ozark Trail, I give you a on the blade and a yay on the handle. Yay on the handle. Yay on the handle.